Hi, I'm Nathan. I love to optimize health, mindset, dopamine stimulation, and utilize business systems to grow businesses fast. We're back for another awesome episode of everything related to growing our businesses. So be it health, mindsets, business systems, marketing, lead generation, we love all that stuff. Today, we're actually deep diving into a very special story of a very special lady who has her own marketing business in Perth, Western Australia, where I hang out, and also, but has come from a background of starting from nothing. So she's come from overseas. I won't spoil too much of the really interesting story because I'm here to learn about it myself, but it's a fantastic opportunity to learn. I'm really looking forward to finding out about how she's basically started again, how she's grown her client base, how she's become created the momentum that she has created in life and in business. So Eleanor Istomnia, I've totally got that wrong, I'm sure. No, I'm getting thumbs up. Okay. I practiced that several times, as you know, Eleanor. Welcome to the show, Dal.
Hi. Well, yeah, I'm so much excited to be. It's actually my first podcast in English. I did a lot like in past times, but it was all on my language. So excuse me if I do something wrong with the expressions, explanations. Yeah, I will do my best.
Excellent. Well, so you're from the Ukraine originally?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. So I think we're much better off doing English because I have no idea about.
I can speak both Russian, Ukrainian, so up to you.
Right.
English.
I think your English is going to be way better than my non-existent Russian. So we'll go with that. So tell us a bit about your background, Eleanor, and this very interesting story about how you got to be here.
Okay, so we start as a classical case studies. Case studies starts from my point A and then point B. My point A, I'm from Ukraine. I came to Perth 3 years ago. I have no experience here, no local education, no contacts, no friends, no money. Obviously, I came immediately from the war started in Ukraine. So that's why it was really like my rush decision to be here. And I didn't know what to expect, but I have me, I have myself, I have a positive mindset, I have some kind of skills. In Ukraine, I had the marketing agency as well. So my experience is around, back then was around 7 years. So I'm pretty much just wanted to do the same. And my point B, so now I'm a owner of marketing agency, pretty busy one. So I expand my team. We have a lot of clients. We work with mining industry. We work with the construction. We work with the personal brands, CEOs of mining companies, franchise companies, like quite big. I'm very happy. And this way, like 3 years, I did it myself. So that's kind of what I want to share, how I did it. Probably someone will get inspired or get some tips from me what to do.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. So you came out when the war started over there. Was it a case of escaping and, getting to somewhere safe?
Yeah. So the decision was made in 24 hours. So I had no plan at all. We kind of heard that there is some dangerous situation, right? You have to pack your emergency backpack, whatever. But I did not take it so serious because what we were living in 21st century. What war? Like, come on, it's Russia. It is kind of like we speak at the same language. But like one morning, yes, 5 a.m., we all wake up with the bombs, like all attacks all around the country. And I remember I looked at my window. I lived in Odessa. It's the sea view apartment, 21st floor. I looked down and I understood everybody packing, like cars, like going, packing, everybody with the suitcases. And obviously I did not have any plans. So I just grabbed my mom, I grabbed my friend, and we went, we exit the Ukraine in first 24 hours, we appeared in Moldova, then we drive through some kind of countries, Romania, Bulgaria, and then we appeared in Turkey. We lived some time in Turkey for 2 months, and then just eventually my mom has a friend here, and the friend told her, look, Australia has a great opportunity for Ukrainians. You have to take this chance and come. For me, it's like, what? Like, what? Austria? We're going to Austria or Australia? Yeah, so that was so scary decision. But the first action, what did I do when I have heard we kind of move in there? I went to a website and checked the prices in Australia, right? Like on the like food, yes, what I would buy.
That would be enough to put you off, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then I understood, okay, I will eat oats. Probably every day I will eat oats because the prices are ridiculously high here, and for Europeans we cannot compare because I didn't know the salaries rate is quite high right here.
Right.
But like to just know about the prices, it was crazy. So I came here, and it was a kind of very challenging first year. Was an absolutely nightmare challenging for me, but positive mindset. I really like your blog because you combine like business development with a mindset tips, right? And it is, I think it have to work together because without positive mindset we would just be in a very different place.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with that, actually, Eleanor, is what I always say is it's so like we dictate how we interpret everything. And the fact that you're smiling after what you've been through, I could only imagine. I mean, I can't imagine really. You know, the stress that would have been just turning your life around in 24 hours. I mean, wow. How do you get your head around that?
Nobody expect this, yes, but I think everybody is ready. So, I mean, if something will happen, nobody will die. We will find out something.
You find a way. You find a way to make it. So you just all jumped in your car and then just drove, did you? Just got the heck out of there?
Just drove, really. So just drove. We had some friends in Turkey, so they proposed us their houses for a short-term stay. Yep. So then, we took this opportunity for 2 months, and then we found out Turkey is a really cool country, very welcoming for tourists. But if you want to live there, it's quite difficult because they cannot understand what to do with the foreigners. If you go to a post office with your foreign passport, it's already like lady on the counter says, oh my God, what I have to do with you? I don't know this passport even. So then Australia is different, yes. So we all like a lot of people is from a different country. It's so nice, welcoming place for every immigrant here. So you have all possibilities to grow in Australia. I believe in that.
That's good to hear. I'm glad that we like that. On the standing at the front door letting people in, you know, that need to come in. So that's lovely. So tell us, Eleanor, about so you set up in Australia and you started. How did you start? What was the first thing that you did to get, say, in the business side of things? How did you get your first foot in the door?
Okay. So before everything, I understood, okay, I need local experience because nobody wants to hear anything if you have like, okay, but when I just came, our kind of friends, they told me, okay, you can find work easier here. Like you can be waiters, you can be a cleaner here. If you go to learn some like TAFE, I don't know, profession from TAFE, you can choose and get work. But then I said, no, I am a marketer. I really like my job. I want to work in marketing. So then I choose another path, not so easy. My English level was really bad. So I tried to go to TAFE a couple of times. Then I thought, okay, that's kind of in my situation, I'm wasting my time. I have to move faster. So I will apply for jobs and then I will learn English there somewhere on my way. Okay.
Good on you. Yeah.
So then I sent around, I remember, I sent around 500 resumes to all companies, like with my experience. Yes, I did not have any local experience, but I was like, I'm pretty good marketer, and that's it. So I believe in myself. And actually, the part of mindset that I set up, that it really helped me. I said to myself, I'm now here at the best possible situation of my life. So it could not be better than this. So I'm so grateful that I have this opportunity. I'm alive. I'm in Australia. Okay, I have some issues, but it's the best scenario for the day, and I live my best day, whatever with all possible options of this day, right? So I sent, and I've got a job. I've got a job as a marketing manager. It was pretty cool, right? Like from the first job, and I was already manager, so it's a big thing, as I understood later here. So I've got my experience. I worked at a construction company, and after, let's say, 8 months, I understood I need to move further and open my own business. It was not easy, because I had my experience, and people, I listened to a lot of stories from other immigrants. They all say it's so scary to start your own business, because it's not secure. We don't have like income straight away, right?
Yeah, of course.
And if you have full-time job or part-time job, okay, you're secured. End of the week, you will receive your money, but there is no guarantee at all about your income. So I chose that path, and because I'm well connected with my body. And when I'm scared, my body says to me, look, we have to move. How did I experience that? Because I started to feel a panic attacks on my previous job. And kind of, I wanted to wait, but my body says, no, we will not go to office anymore. And as much as I like postponed this decision, my body said, no, we're not going to office.
That's cool.
Stay home. And even this time, when I was suffering from panic attacks, I told to myself, okay, it has to be like this, and one day in the future I will say thank you for this situation. So that's and it appeared like this, right? So after the like, let's say 8 months, I opened my business. My first client was actually the company for whom I was working for.
Okay. Yep. Do you subcontract to them or something?
Yes.
Yep.
And it was really helpful. So I was kind of in a semi-secure situation.
Yep.
And then it started like another part of my already like business development, which is so interesting, which has had own challenges. But first year of my business owner journey was very challenging as well.
In what way? Just getting clients and paying the bills?
I can say, so if I'm a sole trader, so I should not pay the salaries to other people, right? It was a little bit more flexible, but yeah, clients. So where to find clients, right? And then I believe that all things that meant to be come to our life very easily. So I met one guy, and he said, look, I'm a member of business club. I think you have to come along just to understand what is that. So I came. I had no idea. I even could not translate everything what they told on the business club because of my English level, right? But I thought, okay, anyway, I will go there. I will treat it as a business English classes. I will sit there and I will just absorb all information, all like discussions, all industry news. And first, like my first 6 months there, and the terms of participating in this club was you have to do a business introduction every time, like 45 seconds every week, right? With my English level. So I'm perfectly speaking in Russian. I'm a public speaker. I did a conferences presentation in my past, everything, but not in English. So it is not my strength point at all.
course.
And every time I stood up and I had to say something, I was like, this sweating palms, like all this, I was shaking, out of breath. It was nightmare. Now it's much more easier. And then when you're new member, yes, people treat you not so. It's okay. Yes, you're always welcoming, but they don't trust you. So you build your trust with the time. You show your work. I did a lot of jobs for free just to show them the case studies.
Nice.
I did a lot. And then my first year finished with not so impressive results. And I thought to myself, okay, what should I do? I invest so much time to this business club, but I could not I did not find clients. So what should I do? And then
sorry, Ellen, one sec. So that first year after you started out, you were just doing lots of free pro bono work, saying, look, trust me, give me a chance. I'll do some work for you. If you like it, you can employ me. Is that the sort of pitch, something like that?
Yeah, I did not ask straight. I proposed the job where I really see people need it. So it was not like cold calling or, it's a situational. So people needed this service, but they were not so sure they need it or not. So then I advised this kind of trial. Yeah.
And where did you come across those leads? Where did you find those sort of people?
So it was everything through networking. So I understood in first, if you need to develop, you have to have a personal contacts. So I visited a lot of business clubs, a lot of networking events. All the time I was somewhere. It's actually a really good personal development as well, because if you are entering a networking room, you have to be brave to go.
You have to put yourself out there, don't you?
Yeah. And my first actually attempt to go to a networking event, so I was staying near the wall, like, no, I will not go.
Get me out of here.
And then after every time I said to myself, never ever I will go again. It's so scary. I feel so bad. Nobody likes me. Nobody wants to talk to me. Yeah, it was absolutely disaster. But every time I just keep going. I don't know why, but I thought like one time it will work. I don't know. I just kept doing the same because I believed that it is a good strategy in Perth. As my observation, everybody says here is all about personal connections. So if you have a lot of friend, you already know all city. So my first year is all about networking. And
so that was your primary lead generation strategy was networking. Yes. Fantastic. And that paid off. So the first year was a bit rough, and then how'd you go second year?
And second year, eventually, like all people with whom you speak before, they understood, okay, she finally learned English. That's good. we can communicate.
So you could have a conversation with them the second time you met them, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they really understood that this girl is actually know something about marketing, because my point of difference, I came from Europe. Europe has much advanced marketing than Australia. It's okay. It's how it is. Everybody knows that Australia is a little bit behind with all this marketing implementation, and especially Perth. Like we're probably behind in like 1 year, 1.5, and it's totally fine. So it gives me advantage that I know already what will be here. And when I advise to people in a half of a year or year, people really, yeah, okay, yeah, I needed to start it there. Yeah, when Elena just told us to do this, right? Because all this first year I told to people, develop your social media. It's a so cool time. Right now, you have to be here right now. You have to do a lot of reels exactly right now, because everything, whatever you post there, will grow much faster. People in Europe already regret that they have not started like 5 years ago. It's too late already. It's too much businesses there. Here, no, it's a perfect time to grow your socials.
Okay, so let's dig into that, Elena. Yeah. So if for lead generation in your marketing company, what are you doing the most effective bang for your buck, if you know what that expression means, right?
No,
No?
I'm not Australian.
Aren't you Australian enough yet?
Nah.
Okay. So what's the best return on your money? What do you focus most to get the best results for right now?
There is two options. First, LinkedIn posts. Why? My one LinkedIn post brought me 15,000 views. One post, and it was all to the audience from the mining industry. So from one post, I got a client from mining industry, the actual mining company, whom I help now to do all their social media. It was amazing.
Can I just ask you, like, I have to be quite honest with you here. You're an attractive looking woman.
Okay.
Where's this going, right? No, but and you're going into the mining sector, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that had something to do with grabbing attention?
I can tell you because I did some research, like why it's popular, right? So when I go to mining conferences, I speak probably with maximum 3 people there, because I'm not so good in the mining industry news in general. I can keep a kind of conversation, but not so deep. So I'm not at this stage that I would speak with everybody in mining industry. And I find that networking in mining is the hardest one. So I can speak about everything, like about construction, I don't know, equipment hire, wellness, health, whatever. But mining is a very specific. So I spoke around with 3 people, right? But then I came home, I posted photos from their event. I mentioned the speakers. I know, like, I'm social media manager. I know what to do in terms of copywriting. So if you go somewhere, straight away, straight after, because speakers need this exposure as well. So they will use your post for their advertising. And if you do like nice quality pictures, nice quality videos, they will repost it. So that's how it was. So it's not about me, actually, it's about them, because I highlighted them. I said, oh, there was like 3 speakers, amazing topics, that the first speaker told about this, second about this. So I mentioned everything. So they just did a repost, as well as all this mining networking club did all repost from like my page with this post. So and
so you just tagged them in it, did you, in the post?
Yeah.
Each one? Yep. Yeah. And did you get shares and reshares and things like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Repost.
Yeah. I could not say that a technique to dress nicely did not work. I think it did. And I think if you really think beforehand what you will wear, in terms of, it has to be business, of course, right? But it can be elegant, like with a kind of sort. And in person, I really see that men, women who really dress nicely, they will get more attention, and it's okay. It's nice, right?
So would you recommend next time I go to a networking event that I put on like a slim red dress or something like that would complement my hair?
If we will not joke about this topic, but yeah, definitely. If you will wear some flashy, suit with a good, interesting color combination. I have a partner, right? And I'm responsible of my partner image now. And he dressed really nice, right? And everybody asked, like him and me, how did you do this? It's so nice. So in person, it's actually really easy to grab attention, because not a lot of people think about how they look, because it's kind of like we're all relaxed here. It's super nice. I like it. Yeah, but sometimes really people need to have this like style, and then it will attract attention, especially in mining industry.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. Okay, so you were saying LinkedIn posts are one way that you get a lot of traction.
Yeah.
And are they the, what do you call them, the kaleidoscopes, or the multiple posts?
Yeah,
Carousel, isn't it?
it's like around 8 photos in one post.
Yep.
It's really good format for LinkedIn. My advice just to use a good camera, because through LinkedIn you compete with a lot of content, but unfortunately people think about context more than format. And then the quality of photos I see across the LinkedIn is not so high. And if you do nice angled photo, with a like nicely, I don't know, just it's combination of everything. So if you do a photo with a good camera, people really see it, because all social media is 80% of success on your social media is a with visuality, how you present.
Yep. So, and what about frequency? What are your comments on that for posts?
Let's say if we speak about LinkedIn, right? It's so random. I did it with my partner, and we kind of calculate what will work better. And eventually my post was published 11 p.m. Everybody was sleeping already, right? So it's not a good time at all, but still I've got amazing results. But it's not about time, it's about content there, it's about mentions, it's about, like, people like to read something about themselves. So
Right.
I did not write about me. I write about excellent environment, super cool networking event. I was grateful to everybody. I was given tips from, like, highlights from their speech. So they like to read about themselves, not about me. I was like kind of, and me. Nice to meet you, right?
Right at the end. Yeah. Okay. And then you mentioned the other day when we were connecting on Reels. Is that the majority of your focus and time that you put into social media now?
Yes, I do it for my clients. I do it for myself. I save time for myself, because I'm quite busy with all clients' accounts. So for me, I choose strategy with AI clone. Nowadays, AI clone is an amazing, excellent result. Even if somebody knows me personally and they really see that, oh, I see something is not I see a little bit like a hint that it is not real. Anyways, they will look like till the end. So what Instagram or any social media needs, algorithms needs, watch till the end. So these people will watch till the end for sure, because they will be interested to see, like, is it real or not? And then if they will comment like, oh, is it real or AI clone, it's even better, right? Because they give me this
yes. Yeah, that the time to try and work it out, right?
Yeah. So it's all good.
And what sort of software is that? Be Human, or using what software do you use for that?
Is a HeyGen.
HeyGen. Okay.
Yeah, it's a combination. Nowadays, you can't do me personally. I don't know, probably somebody else. You can't do a voice on HeyGen as similar as yours. So it's kind of combination of different software at
11 Labs.
the same time. Yeah. So I mean, and I see that so somebody says, okay, this fake content will not convert as good as a natural one, but I see through my numbers it's the same. Wow. It's not less at all. It is the same. So it saves me a lot of time. Yeah. And in general, real strategy is the best whatever now existing in the world, like on social media sphere. Put it everywhere. If you like produce now a content, video content, right? Put it everywhere across all platforms. TikTok, you have YouTube Shorts, you have Instagram Reels. Put it everywhere, and it's all different audiences. Everything is working. In Australia, it's super nice time to get to this development. So I just encourage everybody to start right now, because in 1 year you will say, I have to start before.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And so what is frequency of Instagram and video posts? Have you got any recommendations of how often we should be posting?
Yes. So Instagram is video is once per 48 hours. So you can't post every day right now because you will be competing with your own content. Because
Is that right?
yes,
Right.
each piece of content has to be live for a 48 hours before something else, right? For TikTok, we have different. For TikTok, they say up to like 4 videos per day you can use. But like who has this time, right?
Yeah. You're going to be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's TikTok. And then Facebook?
With Facebook, we do cross posting, so we don't have like separate strategy for that. So everything that we put Instagram, let's say once per 2 days, will work on Facebook. As a specialist in marketing, as our own experience, Facebook is an additional platform to like reels, and organic growth will come through Instagram. Facebook nowadays does not give clients a big reach, and you can get a lot of views just through paid advertising campaigns. So I think it is a Facebook strategy now. So we will not give you a lot of views on Facebook. If you want more, just pay. So that is how we see. So we more count on Instagram. And with all my clients, I see if we manage 1 month, like from the second month, you see from 10 to 20,000 views per month. And it is like average. It is nothing viral. It is just like very, very average result, which is standard. And I think it's pretty cool, right? So audience from Perth, 10 to 20,000 views per month. Awesome, right?
Wow, that's huge. That's huge. And that's what you're getting just with the Hey Gen sort of video cloning? Is that?
It's if we speak about my account on Instagram is pretty advanced. I have like 50 something thousand followers, so I can't compare my blog with my clients because they're just starting, right? And my views and my exposure, so I have like 200,000 views per month, like right, and more if some reel will go viral, but. From clients' perspective, we create the AI clone for them. I see it's just beginning, so people don't trust. They kind of hear somewhere. One of my clients says, "Oh, I was in bookkeeping conference, and at this bookkeeping conference, they said." Look, there is some innovation, so you can do something with AI clone. So they hear somewhere this like stuff around AI clone, but I think they are quite conservative, right? Yes, it is the right word.
Very, very funny you mentioned that, actually, Elena, because one of I love getting into the startup business space. So I'm involved in lots of different businesses, and the one that I'm very excited about at the moment that we're just launching is a bookkeeping service where we offer bookkeeping and business growth together. Because I just recently, for one of my businesses, I was trying to find a decent accountant and a bookkeeper, and I rang 21 different accountants, and they all gave exactly the same boring pitch. No offense to accountants, but they really need to learn how to sell, right? So they all said, yeah, we'll do your compliance, we'll do your tax, and you should choose me because I've got more experience than everyone else. Yeah. And that's the whole pitch that everyone gave me, is exactly the same. So I thought, this is crazy. First of all, there's massive opportunity because no one's differentiating themselves in the industry. And second of all, I've always wanted a bookkeeper or an accountant that would actually help me grow my businesses, because that's all I care about. And as a business owner, right, we all just want to grow our businesses.
Yep.
So I said, stuff it, I'm going to build it myself. So we've just built this business that is we're about to launch, and it does bookkeeping at about a quarter of the price that Australian bookkeepers do it at, and you get free business coaching built in. That we coach people because we all want to grow. So what would you since you mentioned I'm going to do some self-serving right here now. What would you recommend for the marketing side that would be a good way to get that off the ground and get it out to more eyeballs?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in a bookkeeping area, because I follow some of the bookkeepers' account and see how they deliver their messages. They're not there actually, because all put a graphic designed post with like our team, our service, our something.
Right.
There is not at all
Personalized.
Yeah, not personalized at all. And then I wanted to say, behind every business, it has to be personality. So if first step, what I would recommend, just stay in front of camera and just present and say exactly the same when like how you presented to me, say it. And people is like, oh really? Yes, I agree, really. And if we start to gain their attention with their pain points, right? So it's I love it. Before every marketing, like all our content creation, I go through marketing strategy and I identify pain points, their desires, their obstacles before buying, their fears, the client. So it's and if we will speak on their own language, like if you're a business owner from Perth, and they're like, oh, it's me, because we use unconsciously this trigger that, yeah, I am from Perth. Yes, I have this business. So then the attention will be like more, right? Then we all have the okay, I don't know this expression in English, but it was like, because we have a lot of information in front of our eyes, people stay blind. So it's no difference, right? But when we choose these triggered anchors like Perth, business owner, pain, bookkeeping,
pick up that.
Reels. Your strategy is just real. Just explain.
Reels. 100%. And every 48 hours, just keep pumping it out there from a slightly different angle about hitting those pain points. Focusing on the objections and overcoming those sort of problems. It will give results for sure. There is no way you will not get attraction. So that is cool in Australia, because if you do, you will get success anyway, because it's early stages. Fantastic. What about hashtags? Are they still as important as they used to be?
I use it. People probably don't know the purpose of what is the hashtags is about, right? In Europe, and it will be in Australia as well, much stronger than now. People search, like nowadays, people don't search in Google. They search in Instagram. If I want to buy a cake in Perth, I will not go to Google. I will go to Instagram and I will put this two words, cake, Perth, right? And if there's some business owner who has this business, put a hashtag cake Perth, or in the account descriptions, there is a special place where you can put these keywords, that I will find this person. And with time, if you're smart enough to put it like half a year ago, right, all your posts will be shown as a top when somebody will search for. So I will put for example cake Perth, and then I see a feed with a lot of different posts around this topic. So my one will be on the top, because 6 months ago I put to every post I have 30 possibilities to use a hashtag. So every time use just 30. But use it with a kind of understanding why you do this. And if you just put cake, it will not attract attention to your local audience, because cake, it is worldwide term, right? If you're working with mining industry, it is not just hashtag mining, it is hashtag mining WA, right? So then you attract a audience who you really need.
Fantastic. So bookkeeping Perth is your little tip for me, right?
Of course. Business. And then it's a good strategy as well to think around industry. So for your bookkeeping, who would be your kind of related hashtags? It is business clubs Perth, right? It is kind of something not related to bookkeeping, but still for business owners, business networking purse, lawyers purse, not every lawyers, but commercial lawyers purse, because people, it's still business audience who will search this.
Brilliant. Okay, that's great. And just one final question on that one: is it do you recommend keeping the same hashtags for every post, or keep it completely changing?
I recommend to change it every half of a year. So half of a year is a long enough to build a really good strength on this pack of hashtags.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will cover it, right? And then try something else. We some other marketing specialists will probably not agree with me, but I see how I work, and from my experience, I
Mm-hmm.
see how my companies getting stronger to that hashtags. I have this peace in mind that every time people will type like equipment hire purse, my company will be first, and that's it, right? So that is already stable, and then I probably can add something else.
Okay. And number of hashtags per
30.
post?
30.
30?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's a lot, right?
Yeah. It's a lot opportunities to catch, right?
Beautiful. Excellent. So on final comments, have you got any other little tips that you think people should know about if they're growing businesses and just focusing on getting more customers in?
Yeah. My final tip would be find your referral partner. Referral partner is my kind of second strategy, which really works well. Nowadays I don't work with my business development, but because all businesses I just receive from my referral partner. How does it work? I do social media, right? So I think who prior me service my client, and prior me there is a agency who does paid advertising campaigns. So they already get their clients, but for delivering the results, they need the videos, and they need a really like specialized social media videos that they will put to the paid advertising campaigns on Facebook and Instagram. So they kind of hire me, and they do it with all clients. So as my business strategy at the moment, just to keep going with a collaboration with digital marketing agencies. With every business, it is the same story. Just think about your business. So if you do, my referral partner can be graphic designer, a printing company, accountant, bookkeeper, because they deal with clients, or financial advisor, or business coach as well, right? So business coach work with my potential clients. He says, look, I mean, for your development, you have to develop your social media, right? So here I am.
Perfect. The collaborations, we do loads of collaborations and joint ventures, we call them, in different business. Like Tommy Sugo, we are a pasta manufacturer, and so we do a lot of joint, I guess you call them joint ventures or collaborations with schools, clubs and charities, and they sell our product and we give them a commission, and we do all the back end of servicing the client. So I totally get what you mean. They are super powerful, and they don't really cost you anything most of the time, right? They're just a win-win. So they win for a customer, win for the two joint venture partners involved. And actually, we help a lot of people structuring those joint ventures because they're just so powerful, so powerful. So I love that you brought that up. That's great. Excellent. So if customers want to get hold of humans, anyone wants to get hold of you, shesellsdigital.com.au.
Yes.
Yep. Excellent. So that's your social media. That's your marketing company that you go through. Yeah. Any other good ways to get in touch with you for the audience?
Better probably LinkedIn if it is a business oriented people, or like I give a lot of tips on my Instagram. My Instagram is Elena Istomina. So I have a really bright pink avatar, so you will not miss me. Yeah, so on Instagram I always share some tips. I like to travel, I like camping, so I share even tips like where to go for a camping. My latest post gained 750,000 views. I showed a place with a house, and it is so I knew that because I'm a social media manager. I knew that house is very popular on Instagram, so I purposely went to the place with cows. I did a content and I knew it will be viral. So
Wow.
yeah, it's a super nice place to visit. So I just give a lot of different tips about marketing, about travels, my life, business development. Yeah, kind of.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How exciting. Good on you, Eleanor. That's lovely. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing all those practical tips, because I certainly have written down a whole bunch of them and we'll start using them. So I appreciate that. And yeah, wish you all the best with expanding further, as I'm sure you will.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure you're my first experience of podcast in English. So I had really fun with you. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Excellent. We couldn't shut you up. So you did absolutely well.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eleanor. See you soon.
That was awesome. Keep optimizing your health, mindset, and business. Be awesome and make business awesome.